Oh, a manger. Can you believe it? Do you see it? A manger. A manger! Oh my goodness, can this day get any more incredible? Okay, it was like a day, like any other day, all right? I mean, the city's busier, there's more energy, more hustle and bustle because of all the people coming into Bethlehem for the census. But as far as our sheep are concerned, over on the hill, it's like any other day. We go, we get them from the pen, and we bring them to beautiful green grass, and they graze and they eat. And as shepherds, we're alert, we're paying attention for robbers, especially with more strangers in the area today, but for the most part, any other day. And so at night, we're a little more alert, like I said, but what happened next? You didn't even need to be alert to see what happened next. All of a sudden, we're there watching the sheep, and the sky just opened up like the sun exploded, and I screamed. Now, not as loud as you screamed, but admittedly, I did scream, and I thought immediately of my sheep, and I turned to them, and I looked, and they were there. You would expect that they'd be scattered all over the hill, making all kinds of sounds, but no, they were still. And they were silent. Not one word. And that's when I realized. I looked up that what I thought was an exploding sun wasn't, but it was people. Well, it turns out it was angels, and they were singing, "Glory to God in the highest." And I felt every word. It was the most beautiful thing I had ever seen. And then at some point I realized, I don't know when it happened, but I was kneeling. We all were kneeling. And we all just knelt there, looking up at the angels, the sheep and shepherds, stunned in silence. And then the angels told us that in Bethlehem, there was a baby who was born, Christ. He was born, he was in a manger. We were told to go and find him, and then they were gone. And the first thing we did was, we laughed. A baby in a manger? Now as shepherds, like, we know what a manger is because sheep's gotta eat, right? And so mangers, those are common. But a baby in a manger? Not so much. But that's what we knew. So we got up and we went to the city. And we went in and we started asking people. We started knocking on doors. And we said, "Have you seen a baby? Have you seen a baby? Have you seen a baby?" And it was no, 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 until finally someone said yes. There was a couple that had come into town and they were looking for a place to stay and they couldn't find one. But they had a baby and they went that way. So we followed the trail. And we went around asking, "Have you seen this couple? Have you seen this couple?" And sure enough, we found them. A baby, there he is, a baby in a manger. It was just incredible. And I mean, sure, we all expected the Messiah to come. That's what we're taught. And we all hope that one day we would be the ones to see him. But we all kind of thought it would be like a general coming in and taking command of the army. Or a king would come down and just command influence. Not like this. Not like this. A baby in a manger? No, it's not what we expected. But that's when we remembered. The angels also said, when we find the baby in the manger, it would bring hope. He would be hope to all people. That includes me, a shepherd. If God can come down and talk to a regular person like me and be born to regular people, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, that God is a lot closer than we realize. It just fills me with so much joy. Come to the manger.